what should we put in the bottom of our crate? Do you suggest putting a bed or something absorbent, or are you anti-absorbency where the dog thinks, oh, it's okay to go potty here? What's your take on that?
That's a great question. Again, it depends on the case. So anyone who's ever worked with me or has ever read anything about me, they know I try to customize to each case, because I don't believe that dogs are just one species and then that's it. That's all they are. So everything's about breed and what the dog's experience is and so on. So as far as what's on the bottom of the crate, first we have to find out, is the dog destructive? Okay. And if the dog could be potentially destructive in the crate, that's going to be a big deciding factor, because swallowing foreign bodies can really result in some problems and health problems. So we want to look at, is the dog destructive? And then does the dog have any reason to believe that peeing on an absorbent object is the right choice? So if your breeder had your puppy in a whelping pen with paper shreds, your dog's going to be drawn to potty pads or to places that are going to absorb the urine. Or if a puppy maybe came from a pet store and they're used to going potty in the crate and it down, then the dog's going to be induced to go potty in the crate, because that's what it's been doing since it came to the litter. So you kind of have to find out what the dog is used to. The average dog who is brought outside from 6 weeks to 8 weeks to go potty on grass is going to be drawn to that. So if you are not potty pad training and you have no reason to believe your dog would be drawn to an absorbent object, you're generally okay with putting something in the crate. What I recommend is an old towel, something that is preferably light in color so you can see if there's pee, and check that regularly. But again, you have to make sure your dog's not one to chew, because a towel can easily be shredded and swallowed, as can all the polyfill in your beds and so on. So for my personal puppy, who's currently 6 months old, he had stuff in his crate right away. He's never destroyed anything. And so it's really going to matter with each dog. I will say, just a fun little tip that I never thought about sharing, but it's great because you have lots of people here. When you buy your crate, it's often in a big cardboard box. If you cut the siding of the cardboard box to fit the tray and slide it between the metal and the tray, it will absorb the sound of the plastic, the nails on the plastic and the plastic clanking on the metal. And sometimes can be a little easier for the dogs to accept, because the sound is not so loud.
That's a great idea.
If you sleep with your dog, it's helpful. Rustle at night, you don't want to be woken up by lots of chains and metal. So
yeah, and that does happen. I had 2 being potty trained at the same time, and if one moved, everybody woke up.
Absolutely. Yep. So that's just a fun little tip that I never remember to tell anyone.
I like fun facts.